In my 40 years of working with people in management, I have talked with many individuals who struggle with an inner hunger, a deep need to make a contribution, to motivate great performance from their teams, and to get superb, sustainable results. I suspect some of the challenges they have shared with me may be familiar to you. Listen to some of the voices that I've heard. You know, I expect a lot out of my employees and I work hard to treat them right, but I don't feel any loyalty from them. Another said, I used to be just one of the team, but now I am the team supervisor. The people who were my coworkers don't see me the same way anymore. What do I do? Another put it this way, there's so much to do, and there's never enough time. I feel pressured and hassled all day, every day. Another, I'm busy, really busy, but sometimes I wonder if what I'm doing will make a difference in the long run. I'd really like to think that somehow things were different because I was here. Challenges like these can be summed up in one great challenge. How do I become a highly effective manager? Instead of barely holding on, hoping for the best, just surviving from day to day. My experience has taught me that effective management is summed up in the 7 habits, and in the fundamental shift in thinking required to live by them. To be truly effective in the management role, we need a new level of thinking, based on principles of effective management to meet this challenge. We need a character-based inside-out approach. Inside-out means to start with yourself first, to start with the most inside part of the self, with your character. To illustrate what I mean by character, let me start with the story of Geraldine Sylvanus, one of the managers of a national bank in Indonesia and a 7 Habits graduate. On the morning of December 26, 2004, Geraldine and his family were attending church services when a massive earthquake hit. Shaken, he started sending mobile messages to the bank's branch managers around the country. From the 6 branches in Aceh, about 600 kilometers away, only one replied. By midday, the television channels started broadcasting scattered information of damage and death. A horrible tragedy, never seen before in magnitude, was unveiling itself. A tsunami following the earthquake had swept over the western tip of the country and killed more than 120,000 people. Wanting to help, Geraldine went to Aceh to canvass the refugee camps for bank employees and located a few. Then, seeing that the refugees desperately needed money, he managed to open a temporary branch bank in a garage and connect it online to the central bank. Geraldine Sylvanus stayed in Aceh for 2 weeks before he was relieved by another colleague. He later said, I regret not having gotten there any earlier, and it felt very heavy to leave my colleagues there. But I am lucky that I was given a chance to do what I could within my circle of influence. I started with the simple end in mind, to look for my friends, and I kept that as my mission. My role, of course, shifted to an operational one as we opened the temporary branch. But looking for my colleagues and their families was always the basic mission. Even my little daughter asked me innocently, after I had been gone for a while, Have you found your friends, Dad?